Hello everyone and welcome to the Mid-Ohio Sports Car Course for the B&L Transport 225 NASCAR Cup Series race in our 2023 NASCAR Heat 5 career mode as we look to bring home back-to-back victories and our fourth win on the season already. We have been red hot lately and we are trying to continue that momentum. Our stories of the race: Kyle Larson very, very fast today, and Todd Gilliland, your pole sitter, has been dominant all weekend, so look out for Gilliland. Then Eric Jones failed inspection multiple times. He will start at the rear of the field for today's race. We bring back the Market Basket Machine to get back at it here from this top 15 starting spot. Pretty solid qualifying effort for us in 15th. So we are green and underway here at Mid-Ohio. So it's going to be a 4-lap opening stage of racing. We have just enough fuel to make the whole stage. We're already being aggressive, setting into turn 1, already underneath the 54. Ty gives a little bit of contact. They're getting physical, but physicality is the name of the game on these road courses. But we are now trying to get that 9th spot from Gibbs here down this long straightaway into turn 2. We give Logano a huge shove right there, way deep into the corner. Big contact into the 9, then we try to squeeze in between the 9 and the 11 of Elliott and Hamlin. We make that move. We get around both of them, get a little bit physical to clear Denny right there into 7th place. Big contact with Denny Hamlin. He's not too happy about that one, but now we clear Ty Gibbs for 7th, or chase it down Joey here for 6th on the racetrack, trying to make the most of each position we can. So we send it. We do some breaks here, do a solid corner right there. They go to the inside of Joey Logano, Michael McDowell. Aggressiveness, huge contact between myself and the 22. Now on the outside of McDowell, tiny little bit of contact made, trying to race him cleanly here on the inside now into this right-hander. We are going to get around McDowell, hitting the curb. We clear the 34, now set our sights on Gilliland and Larson, fighting for the 3rd spot as the race leaders now Austin Cindric in the 2 over Chris Buescher. The 17, now we go underneath Todd Gilliland, find our way up into the 4th position here, coming down to the final couple corners of this course. Gilliland, of course, starts your pole sitter, but has already fallen back a couple of positions here and dropped back nearly to the 5th position as he clears us right there. There's a little bit of contact made, so we get back on the inside of Gilliland through this very tight carousel-like corner. We get around Gilliland, and then with the small little left-hander right here back to the start-finish line, we move into 4th at the conclusion of lap 1 here at Mid-Ohio. As we chase down Kyle Larson, Chris Buescher, and Austin Cindric now with 2 to go in stage 1. 1 lap later, we finally caught the 5 and the 17. Are looking to find our way up into 2nd right there at the curb. Slowed us down a little bit. Larson and Buescher get a very strong straightaway run right down there all the way down to turn 2 here, which has been one of our stronger corners. We've been able to outbrake the AIs. You see, we give Larson a huge shot. 3 wide, hop on the curb, get around both of them. Clear Larson and Buescher for 2nd, and now set our sights on chasing down Austin Cindric for the lead here at Mid-Ohio. And now on to the last lap of the stage. We are gaining ground here on Austin Cindric, trying our best to get to him. We send it way too deep into turn 1, a little bit of contact. Cindric slides, he saves it, he clears us. We try to get to his inside here, now back to his outside, coming down to the heavy braking zone into turn 2 for the right-hander. We give Cindric a huge shot. We give him the good old bump and run right there, send him sailing way off, and we get by the 2 of Cindric and take the lead here at Mid-Ohio, getting physical to get the race lead here. Late in this stage, trying to get the stage win, and through the final corner, we're going to come through to win stage 1 here at Mid-Ohio. Another stage win in the bank. That is stage win number 6 on the season. Of course, Buescher, Cindric, Larson, Gibbs, Elliott, Hamlin, Bell, Gilliland, and Allmendinger, your top 10 in this opening stage of racing. Chastain actually got the last stage point, so great job from our Trackhouse teammates. So we all pit, we restart 5th place on the restart after repairing some of that damage from slamming into Cindric. So now 6 to go in stage 1. We dive in deep, already going on the inside of Buescher. Cindric for the lead. We hold it, try to get to the inside of the 17. He gets loose, a little bit of contact. It's a drag race. Cindric will take the race lead right there with that move. He will clear myself and Buescher. Now here comes the 54. Gibbs trying to make a move. We clear Gibbs, get underneath the 2 of Cindric once again. Do this turn 2, get physical, hop on that curb, get around the 2 and the 54, and stay clear for the lead. But now Gibbs is trying to make a run to the inside, coming down to this heavy braking zone in turn 3. It is all going to be a crazy corner right here. The 54 to get underneath this. Ty Gibbs now to the lead here at Mid-Ohio. Cindric to our inside. We get by the 54, give him a bump, and the Gibbs is going to go He sent way off into the corner, off into the sand trap goes Gibbs. We send him trying to outbrake. When he comes back up the track and turns the 2 with Cindric, they're both into the tire barrier. The caution will come out. Drama here at Mid-Ohio. The 54, we send him into the corner trying to outbrake him. He goes way off into the sand trap, back onto the racetrack, and takes out Austin Cindric. Clears the path for us to go right into the race lead as Elliott has to check up, so we go right into the lead after that wild turn of events. Unbelievable. See, Gibbs and Cindric just was not happening. My goodness. What a shocking turn of events. He just comes flying back up the track and clears the path for me. Exactly what we wanted to see right there. But Cindric is probably furious with the 2 right now. So, with the 54 right now, sorry. So, absolute craziness here as we come through to win Stage 2 at Mid-Ohio. So, we would dominate the rest of the stage. So, we dominate Stage 2, sweep the stages. 7th stage win on the season. Continue our dominating performance on Larson, Bell, Busher, Chase Elliott, Chastain, Allmendinger, Gilliland, Hamlin, and Reddick, the top 10 in this 2nd stage. Final stage of racing, coming down pit road. Restart alongside Kyle Larson for the race lead with just 10 laps to go here in Mid-Ohio. It's going to be 1 pit stop, maybe 2 to get to the end here. It's going to be a very strategic finish here. Mid-Ohio. Larson gets physical, gets into us a little bit, but Larson takes the lead. Here comes Christopher Bell. The 20 now in contention gets around us, and Bell now into 2nd place here at Mid-Ohio. And out of the corner, we give him a big bump, as we have done to like 3 different guys into turn 2 today, and we go right underneath him and Larson, the same tactic. Bump and then use that curb to clear them both, which we do with the 20, trying to apply some pressure here into this heavy braking zone of turn 3 here in Mid-Ohio. This is where Ty Gibbs got sent and brought out the caution that shortened stage 2 substantially. Now here comes the 20 of Bell. We try to brake. We brake normally this time. Bell out brakes us, but we cross them right back over on the inside. Get into the 20, get physical for position, not quite clear. We go on the outside lane here through this right-hander, but we clear the 20 of Christopher Bell and are going to maintain the race lead here at Mid-Ohio with that move. And now we're coming through later in the stage. We get a little bit too aggressive and hit the wall. Damage to the hood. We hit the wall coming out of that final left-hander. Big damage sustained. That was the lap right here, right before we pit. This is the next lap. We're to come down pit road for a scheduled green flag pit stop to have enough fuel to go to the end. So we come in for a pit stop. I gotta hope this Trackhouse pit crew delivers a perfect pit stop for us to get out here and win this race now. As that damage, we can't repair it. We'll lose too much time on the racetrack. We just cannot afford to do that. So, of course, now we wanted to do that. It's a little pushing a little bit too hard through that corner. Got into the wall. Big damage sustained. And now we're going to come in for a 15 seconds out. Great job by the pit crew if they can execute this perfectly. A quick four tire change and fill her up with fuel stop right here. This is the usual. Pit crew's been doing this every week. Have been doing great. And pit crew once again delivers a big time pit stop there. 15-second pit stop. Fastest of the season up to this point. Gets us back out in the lead here in Mid-Ohio. We get back up onto the racetrack and the caution's going to wave. So we're going to stay out here with 3 to go. I believe we're a little over 1 lap to the good on fuel. We restart alongside Ross Chastain, our teammate, Trackhouse 1-2. You'll love to see it, ladies and gentlemen. We are cooking over here at this Trackhouse racing team right now. Myself and Ross Chastain trying to bring Justin Marks and Pitbull a championship right now. As we are pulling away from Chastain and Christopher Bell here. A little way wide, though, through turn 2. Pushing it a little bit too hard, but we get the good exit of the corner and pull away from the 20 in the 1 lead. Now on lap 25. 2 laps to go in this race. The 43 of Eric Jones running in 27th is going to blow a tire. And the 43 is going to go way off the course, come back and slam Yaley in the 15. Yaley off in the grass. Jones slow. No caution. We stay green. And now we come to take the white flag. Final lap. Presented by Credit One Bank here at Mid-Ohio. For myself, we lead the 20 of Christopher Bell. We have absolutely dominated this race, swept the stages, had pretty much one of the fastest cars out there on the racetrack the whole race, and have dominated this final stage and are looking to secure our 4th win of the season and our 2nd in a row. About to hit them with back-to-back victories. We are red hot to start the season and the career, ladies and gentlemen. We are definitely going to be a threat when it comes time to the playoffs and for the championship for sure here. As if we can do good on a road course here at Mid-Ohio, which is a track I did not expect to do this well at and absolutely dominate. This is one of the tracks I thought we would struggle at and we wouldn't be in the top 5 and then that streak of top 5s, but I guess not, as we are holding off the 20. Christopher Bell doing a wonderful job of managing this race lead, going through the corners, playing the strategy right, and even holding out of the race lead with damage. I mean, this is an incredible performance right now that we are putting on display. And we're looking to finish the job as we go here through the corner, maintain the lead, and it just shows how much pace this Trackhouse team has got here. We've really improved every week since the start of the season at Daytona 500 when we won. As we go through the final 2 corners of this road course here at Mid-Ohio, it has been a dominant performance, surprisingly so, but through the final corner, we are going to dominate and win at Mid-Ohio. Our 4th win of the season and back-to-back wins for the first time this season. And now we're going to burn it down in celebration as we are red hot right now. We have 6 straight top 5s to start the season through 6 races and 4 wins. Of course, the other 2 finishes were a 3rd at Auto Club And at Phoenix, a 5th place finish. And of course, we have won at all the other racetracks. And so now we have won on a road course, an intermediate, and a super speedway. We've won 3 different disciplines of racing. It's just waiting for that short track, which is going to come up next episode. We got Richmond. Now that is one tough track to manage. So we got a couple short track races. We got that. We got the dirt on Bristol and Martinsville. The next 3 races coming up. See if we can continue the strong momentum there, as we really are cooking here. Trackhouse Racing championship favorites right now, with myself dominating as we go down this long straightaway, and we're going to do a little spin through the grass right here to finish the burnout. A big win, and we are in victory lane once again. 4th win of the season. Of course, we're going to celebrate victory lane with the crew. Now, like the final race results, of course, myself, your winner, sweeping the stages and winning the race. Christopher Bell, your runner-up. Kyle Larson, 3rd. Kevin Harvick, 4th. Good top 5 for Chris Buescher. Allmendinger, 6th. Chastain, 7th. Austin Cindric, 8th. Alex Bowman, 9th. And Chase Elliott will round out your top 10 here at the Mid-Ohio. And here's 11th through 20th of the results. A solid finish there for Cole Custer. Rick Werecar coming home 18th. Got to give him his dues for that. Very good run for him. Then 21st through 30th. See some big names down there really struggling to get finishes. Then 31st through 40th. Denny Hamlin, 39th, 1 lap down. Not his day today. So now we're going to look at the updated points standings. Of course, we are easily going to extend our points lead now by 97 points over the 9 of Chase Elliott. Of course, Kevin Harvick, Christopher Bell, your other winners locked in the playoffs with myself. And then you got Elliott, Larson, Chastain, Byron Truex, Kyle Busch, and Brad Keselowski in the playoffs on points. As well as Joey Logano, AJ Allmendinger, Denny Hamlin, Austin Cindric, Justin Haley, and Bubba Wallace. The first 4 out being Alex Bowman, Michael McDowell, Ricky Stenhouse, and Ryan Blaney. Now you see the rest of the point standings. Now we are going to see the fastest lap of the race. We go to Chris Buescher with a 1:25.22. Just a little bit faster than us. And we led the most laps. We led 21 out of 26 laps. It's a dominating performance. Not what I expected to do, but strong one for us. We were the on-the-move driver, up 14 spots from 15th to 1st on the day. A tough break, and you go to Denny, who went from 7th to 39th, minus 32 spots for Hamlin. Not his day today. A struggle for him. Now we head back to see how the reputation's looking and the playoff grid. See, we're already cooking our incentive. Of course, next up we have Richmond. Short track race, going to be chaotic there. And looks, of course, Hamlin, Blaney right now are the 2 closest to rivals. They are mad at us. We got 2 upset, 2 annoyed. Then all the way on their side, we got a lot of guys who are good with reputation. We got our friend Ross Chastain, Trackhouse Boys. We are the homies. He's our buddy. So Trackhouse Racing, we're going to be working together real well soon. We'll take a look out for us. We are cooking. Then get the playoff grid. Myself, 4 wins. Harvick 1 win. Bell 1 win in the playoffs. Then you got Elliott, Larson, Chastain, Byron, Truex comfortably in on points at the moment. Then below them, you have 9th through 16th on the playoff grid. Kyle Busch, Brad Keselowski, Joey Logano, AJ Allmendinger, Denny Hamlin, Austin Cindric, Justin Haley, and Bubba Wallace. And the playoffs on points, Alex Bowman out by 8, Michael McDowell out by 11, Ricky Stenhouse out by 15, and Blaney and Reddick each out by 17 points. Until the next episode, I hope you all have a good one.